What is going on, YouTube? Gyvi World here. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Before we even jump into today's episode, really quickly, want to give the shout out of the day to the Waffle King. Shout out to Waffle King 33. Appreciate you being part of the notification gang. Drop the thumbs up, bell on. You guys already know the deal. So before we even go any further in this video, you can maybe kind of get a hint as to what this video is, and probably from the thumbnail and title. But yes, today we are doing the all-team Carlos. Now, I did this video a couple months ago in MLB 16, pretty much when the year was pretty much over. It was like February, March. And I said I would do more of these, and I didn't. But yesterday I was laying in bed, and after hearing so much, Gyvi, you've been running out of ideas even though you're doing different stuff. Gyvi, too much clickbait, I said. Why not do something I've already done? But anyways, we're going to do it in MLB 17, except this isn't exactly the team I'm going with. As you can see, you know what, before I go any further, really quickly, right now I have 4 starting pitchers named Carlos. Carlos Martinez, Ricky Carlos Nolasco, Carlos Rondon, and Ruby Carlos de la Rosa. The last one I'm going to get is Carlos Carrasco, replacing Vita Blue. We got Jose Carlos Altuve, but that's not the Altuve we're going to be using. We also got Carlos Beltran, who's not the Carlos Beltran we're going to be using. Giancarlo Segura. Guys, read a freaking book if you don't believe me. Their names are Carlos. Everyone there's named Carlos. Carlos Ruiz, that's not the Carlos Ruiz we're going to be using. We're going to be using the upgraded versions of these cards. So I'm going on a little bit of a spending spree. On the bench, though, Carlos Moncrief cost me freaking 500 stubs to get from the Giants. That's freaking ridiculous. Jorge Carlos Soler as well. But in the rotation, there were 2 Carlos that are, one's no longer in the game, which was kind of disappointing, and it was Carlos Contreras. The other was J.C. Ramirez, which is John Carlos Ramirez. He is now a starting pitcher, went from bullpen to starting duties. And I have my creative player, Carlos Marmol, who probably won't touch the field anyways. But yeah, if you guys know who Carlos Marmol is, phenomenal pitcher. But really quickly, let's go ahead and start buying some cards. Now, I will be putting a buy order on all of these cards. I believe that's 169,251. Of course, we're just looking to undercut, maybe even try to make a couple stubs off these guys. The next one, I believe, let's go catcher next. Let's get that Carlos Ruiz. Oh, nice all-star card, 2703, which is not bad, not a bad little card. We also need a starting pitcher from, let's just go ahead and narrow down to Team Indians. Guys, I also have another little surprise for you guys as well. So if I lose this game and this video gets 1,000 likes, I'm gonna do something really, really stupid. I am going to be quick selling my 99 Ken Griffey Jr. So if I lose this video, if I lose this game, and you guys get 1,000 likes, and I know you've done it before, I will quick sell my 99 overall Ken Griffey Jr. Now, I'm also going to buy this Carlos Carrasco really quickly. I'm not sure what other cards I need to get. I did write it down. Beltran, Altuve, Ruiz, and Carrasco are the only ones. Altuve. Okay, I need a Beltran card, and I'm not sure if he's listed as a center fielder or a right fielder. Probably a center fielder. Yes, a center field Carlos Beltran, 48,251, and that's going to be that. So it's up to you guys. If you guys want to punish me, you're welcome to smash the thumbs up for your boy. I've gone ahead and bought these cards really quickly. I'm going to wait until these orders are completed. I'm going to go ahead and stream, and then I'll be back with the gameplay later. Not that it matters to you guys, because you guys won't have to wait. Alright, once again, really quickly, team is finally complete. It's the next day, but I throw on the same shirt. Does that make me dirty? I think that makes me dirty. But anyways, we got Carlos Carrasco, Carlos Martinez, Carlos Enrique Nolasco. Yes, his first name is Carlos. Carlos Rondon and Ruby Carlos de la Rosa in the rotation. Lineup, Jose Carlos Altuve, Carlos, Giancarlo Segura. And on the bench, we got Carlos Perez, Carlos Sanchez, Carlos, Jorge Carlos Soler. And in the bullpen, Carlos, creative player, Carlos Marmol, 85. I think that's a pretty good rating for Carlos Marmol. And then there's not enough rotation or bullpen guys with the name Carlos this year. So just threw in 2 really Hispanic sounding names, Fernando and Roberto. Let's just jump into the game. All right, here's the lineup we're coming up against. We got D. Gordon, Paul Goldschmidt, Granderson, Matt Holliday, Reggie Jackson, Giancarlo Segura. He's got a Carlos of his own. Anthony Rendon, Baron Becker, and Aaron Nola versus, of course, I got my worst pitcher, Ruby Carlos De La Rosa. This is going to be pretty interesting. But anyways, guys, you already know. 1,000 likes. And it's over for me. Smash the like button. This guy's got a Paul Goldschmidt. Jeez, man. My rating mod is like 12. I don't think I've ever had my rating mod this low. Even from the beginning of the year, I think my rating mod was much higher than that. All right, right now, I was going to say, we were pitching great. And then look. Bro, that was a jam job. That was an absolute jam job. Already starting this crap. Attaboy, and there's our first hit, courtesy of Carlos Correa. The first Carlos to get us into the hit column. I'll take that. As this card's got a lot of power. And we're going to rip that one to right field. That's going to be back-to-back base hits. Reggie out there. I think we can go first or third on that, and we do. Got the new card, Carlos Ruiz, up. Haven't hit much with him. As we're going to rip that one into a gap, but it goes over Reggie's head. And that is probably going to be 2 runs thanks to that error from Reggie Jackson. I'll take it. All right, switch hitting catcher. Created player is up next. 2 pitches. And that's going to be 2 quick outs here in the second. So a much better inning from Carlos. That's going to do it for my opponent. He's going to quit. So we're going to jump into another game. All right, so we got that win fairly easily. So here's what we're going to do as we got Carlos Martinez on the mound, Segura Blackman, Starling, Kyle, Springer, Damon, Machado, Zunino, and Lincecum on the bump. He's got a Carlos, another Giancarlo Segura. Here's what I'm going to do. If this video hits 1,200 likes, Ken Griffey Jr. is safe since we did get the dub. But if this gets 1,200 likes, I will dye the top of my mohawk, whatever color you guys decide. Comment down below what color I should dye, and the top comment is the comment or the color I will dye my hair if I lose. Maybe even if I win, who knows? 1,200 likes, who knows? Gene Segura leading off the 4th. I think that means neither of us to this point have a hit. And as soon as I say that, looks like Gene is either going to hit a double or a triple here. And it looks like he might get 3 to lead off this inning. I just want well-timed hits. That's going to be the first run of the game, but we are going to get an out as Blackman grounds out to Altuve. Wow. Way out in front, yeah? You sure? With the pitcher on deck, man, you should have pitched around me. I'll take that. Let's go, baby. That's just good pitching right there. That's just good managing, good pitching. Let's go. That is it for Carlos Martinez. We are going to the bullpen as Carlos Asuaje comes in for Carlos Martinez. And it's not going to matter because on one pitch, we're going to pop up to the catcher and the inning is over, and so is Carlos Martinez's great start. We're going to get a fly out to left field, and that should do it. We're going to get out of another jam that Fernando Rodney got himself into. Altuve can walk it off. Here it is, 0-1 count. 0-2 count to Altuve. Got me. I have not seen that slide since like MLB 09. Come on, Ruiz. It's the same play you saved the perfect game on right there. Come on, Ruiz. Made a good play. You could end it. Base hit, Ruiz. Let's go. That's in the gap. Let's go. Uh-oh. Noodle arm in center field. Uh-oh, there it is. There it is. Walk off. Let's go. Took 13 damn innings, but I will take that. Took 13 freaking innings, and my camera's flashing, and it is dying. But that's going to be it. We're going to walk off in the 13th. If you guys have any more ideas, any more challenges or forfeits, let me know down in the comment section below. 1,200 likes, and I'm dyeing my hair some stupid comments. So leave it down below. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new.
And explain all the pain that it cost him. My 16 should have came with a coffin. For the fame and the fortune. Well, maybe not the fortune, but one thing is for sure, that the fame is exhausting. That's why I moved away. I needed privacy. Surrounded by the trees in Ivy League. Students that's recruited higher league. Thinking you do you and I do me. Crib has got a big old backyard. My niggas stand outside and pass cigars filled with marijuana.